The loudest people always break first. Their voices rise because their minds fall. Their noise is armor, thin, fragile, desperate to hide the trembling underneath. Silence exposes what noise protects. This is why the ancient samurai feared noisy minds more than sharp blades. A warrior who cannot remain silent in his own thoughts will shatter long before the battle begins. Silence was their shield, their strategy, and their deepest training ground. In silence, they forged the kind of strength that cannot be shaken. Miyamoto Musashi taught that a warrior must see that which cannot be seen. He did not mean visions or mysticism. He meant the truth revealed only when noise disappears. He believed silence sharpens perception in a way that no technique ever could. In stillness, intention becomes visible. Fear becomes familiar. Emotion becomes manageable. Musashi trained in solitude not to escape the world, but to dismantle every illusion that made him reactive. A calm mind sees clearly. A clear mind cannot be deceived. And a mind that cannot be deceived becomes unbreakable. Chapter 1. The Awakening. In a quiet village lived a man named Ren. His voice was loud, his reactions quick, his emotions constantly overflowing. He mistook volume for strength and speed for confidence. Yet every argument left him hollow, every confrontation drained him, and every moment of silence felt unbearable. He feared quiet because silence showed him parts of himself he didn't want to face. Anger was easier, noise was easier. Anything was easier than meeting his own mind without distraction. After a heated dispute left him ashamed, Ren sought guidance from an old swordsman named Arashi. Arashi carried himself with a calmness that made even the wind seem restless beside him. Ren asked how to become strong like him. Arashi answered, "You fill the air with your voice to avoid hearing what lives underneath. True strength begins when you stop running from yourself." With those words, Ren felt the first crack in his old identity. Chapter 2. The Discomfort of Stillness. Arashi's first instruction was painfully simple. Sit in silence each morning and do nothing. Ren thought silence would relax him. Instead, it cornered him. Thoughts rushed at him like arrows, memories, fears, anger, insecurities. Without noise to cover them, they became overwhelming. Silence showed him his real battlefield was not the world around him, but the turmoil within. Arashi told him, the mind becomes loud when it has been ignored for too long. Over days and weeks, Ren began noticing patterns within the chaos. His reactions were not strength, they were escape. His anger was not power, it was fear disguised. Silence slowly peeled away the illusions he had lived behind. What remained was uncomfortable, but honest. And honesty, he learned, is the beginning of discipline. Chapter 3. The Discipline of Non-Reaction. Arashi then introduced him to a deeper practice. Holding silence in moments when emotion demanded action. When someone provoked him, he stayed quiet. When frustration rose, he breathed. When confronted, he observed without responding. At first, it felt like weakness, but soon Ren discovered something remarkable. Silence created distance. He could feel emotion without becoming it. He could sense anger without obeying it. He could hear insult without losing control. Arashi told him, reaction is a leash, silence cuts it. Ren realized that every instant reaction had made him a servant to the world. His silence now gave him time to understand, time to choose, time to remain steady. And with each moment of held silence, he felt a strength growing inside him that no one else could touch. Chapter 4. The Symbolic Test. One day, Ren faced his greatest test. A villager approached him with rage, accusing him of dishonorable behavior he had not committed. In the past, Ren would have erupted instantly, but now he stood still. His breath deepened. His mind stayed spacious and quiet. He listened without defending himself. He watched without absorbing the anger. His silence was so calm, so unwavering, that the man's fury lost all momentum. the confrontation dissolved on its own, leaving Ren centered and untouched. Later, Arashi approached him with a rare smile. A silent mind bends the world without force. Today, you did not fight, yet you won. In that moment, Ren understood the full meaning of silence. It was not emptiness, it was alignment, it was discipline, it was the quiet confidence of someone who does not need the world's approval or fear its judgment. Conclusion: silence is the strongest form of presence because nothing external can disturb what has been mastered internally. It reveals the truth behind your reactions and exposes the illusions you cling to. In silence, you train the mind to stop chasing noise and start commanding it. The loudest people break first because they build strength on unstable ground. But those who train in silence, those who learn to be still, deliberate, calm, become the kind of warriors life cannot bend. A silent mind does not retreat from the world. A silent mind shapes it, and a silent mind cannot be broken.